Oh, you're going to put me on? Talk about our constitutional sheriffs. All the sheriffs in the North State have sworn to uphold the Constitution from what is the word I'm looking for? People that would undermine us, our Constitution.
Right. I know the Butte County Sheriff, he's on board with the Protect of the Second Amendment.
Butte County, even in Southern Oregon.
Well, thank God for that, as far as I'm concerned, you know.
We support every one of those. They have these big sheriff's meetings. You ought to get on the list and come to one because thousands of people come all over and go to those meetings.
That's right, yeah.
I gotta take a picture of this.
So what do you tell people that are skeptical? They believe that, you know, that we got to get rid of the guns in order to stop the violence.
That doesn't stop the violence. It's not the guns that kill the children. It's the sick people behind the guns. And until they address the mental health issue, they're never going to address the issue of sick people stealing guns and then using them on innocent people, whether they're children or elderly or whoever they are.
It's an agenda. I would agree that it's an agenda because they never talk about how many people are killed by knives, how many people are killed by hammers. I understand hammers kill more people than guns.
Yes, than guns do. That's right.
I mean, your chances of being killed in a mass shooting are as remote as getting struck by lightning. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And, you know, I say, you know, the guns no more kill people than automobiles. I mean, it's an inanimate object. Is the car responsible for killing a person, or is it the careless or drunk person behind the wheel?
That's right. And until they address, black on black violence, you know, white people don't go out and kill black people. Black people go out and kill black people. And that is sad. And we all need to get behind our black leaders to try to get those fathers back in the home, raising their children, and try to put that behind them.
Yeah, they really wrecked up the joint, you know what I mean, by these politicians selling out to the top bankers. You know, the policies emanating from the Federal Reserve Bank is the biggest problem we've got.
The biggest problem we've got.
This is not incompetence.
You obviously have read a little bit about the Bilderberg Group and all of those.
Yeah, I listen to Alex Jones.
Alex Jones.
He gets a lot of great guests on that are aware.
If you listen to those people in the know, the average person doesn't even know that exists.
That's right.
And that is one of the biggest reasons why they want to disarm us, because we are really the last bastion of hope.
Right.
The American gun owner is the last bastion of hope.
You notice they never talk about you know, these issues like you're talking about. You know, you never hear about this in the mainstream media.
No. Well, you never hear about anybody in the media talking about the Bilderberg Group.
Right.
Those little quiet.
Right.
And until those, all you have to do is shine a light on those people in the little pyramid, and once you do that, they'll be done.
That's right. We never hear about the people behind the president, you know what I mean, that are really calling the shots. Who heads up the Black Ops, for example? We know there's mercenaries getting paid 5-10 times what our troops are getting paid, and they're no more than hired murderers. They don't give a crap what flag they're killing under.
No, they don't.
They've got no allegiance to any nation.
And those people don't care. You know, Democrats, Republicans, they're all working for the same group of people.
Absolutely true. We haven't had a president that stood up to the people that need to be stood up to since JFK. The bankers. He was offering competing currency. Oh, no. You don't do that. That's a mortal sin, and they proved it. They've set an example. We haven't had a president that stood up to the, and, you know, because of the sound currency we had, silver-backed currency he was issuing.
Yeah.
Remember that? I mean, you look at our money. Minimum wage in 1963 was $1.25 an hour. Do you understand? That was an ounce of pure silver that would buy you. Because it was 80% pure, these coins that were being issued.
Oh, yeah.
So what's an ounce of silver goes for today? $30 an ounce. And people think I'm crazy. They think I'm exaggerating. They think it's hyperbole when I say minimum wage should be 30 bucks an hour by now. You see, there's no checks and balances.
There is no checks
If every
and
year
balances,
they said
that's-
minimum wage is
but-
reset, they wouldn't be manipulating markets and price fixing like they've
And
been
that's
doing.
why we need to get all of these people out here that are standing here today and teach lessons about who's really running the show.
That's right.
We do. And
That's
until
right.
that happens,
Right.
we're doomed.
That's right. Mean people run the show. It's a bunch of establishmentarians, and they don't understand that they're working for an evil system. I mean, I tell Christians, remember, folks, Jesus has not returned yet. Yes, there will come a day when men will beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. But that day will happen after the return of Jesus, because it sure ain't going to happen. We can't trust these are guys. They're genocidal maniacs.
That's
They
right.
write books openly. Guys like Ted Turner wants to go to a one-child policy. These people want to get rid of 80 to 90% of the world population.
Yes, they do.
I mean, we
Yes,
got to
they
wake
do.
up and smell the
And
coffee, man.
Have you read that book, 1 Second After?
Not yet.
Oh my God, read it, because
1 second
it's
after.
1
huh?
second after. It's what happens 1 second after they explode an EMP into the stratosphere, and everything is fried. Doesn't kill people. It kills every electronic thing, every computer, every car. They figure that within a year, 300 million people will die from
Fascinating.
starvation. Read it. It's a fascinating book.
These people are miserable, yeah. They're really miserable people. And they're usurpers of God's authority is the way I see it, too.
Oh, I absolutely agree.
They're going to change the climate. They're going to fix the,
And that's
how
why,
absurd is that?
listen, that's why we're big into food storage, you know. And I'm a Mormon, so most every Mormon is in
Yeah.
food storage.
Yeah.
Mormons will tell you need and you can do dried beans and rice. That's a complete protein. You can live on that.
Right.
Maybe not happily, but you can live on that. And you need to then supplement it with other things, but it's important. Are you from here?
Well, I'm not from Reading. Well, I've lived here before, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I tell you, you sound like you're informed.
That's Check this out. I'm in Northern California in Shasta County, and this is beautiful Whiskey Town Lake. Check that out. Right now I'm looking west and into the Trinity Alps. Right this away.